Hey everyone, John here from My Solar Home. Now, if I were putting solar on my own home in 2025, knowing everything that I know from being 15 years in the industry, which solar panel would I choose today? Now, there are a ton of solar panels in the market right now, and honestly, most of them are very good. But a few stand out with the right blend of performance, durability, warranty, and value. And that's why my pick this year is the Canadian Solar Top HiQ 6 470 watt panel. Let's break down why this panel deserves to be on your roof in 2025. So, why are panels so hard to differentiate? First, a quick reality check. Most modern solar panels today are within the same performance class. Whether it's a Q cell or an REC or a Trina or a Longi, you will see high wattage numbers, solid warranties. So the differences that really matter come down to degradation rates, how much do panels output lose every year, temperature coefficient, how much energy do you lose in hot climates, durability, snow and wind loads, resistance to micro cracks and potential induced degradation, PID, and warranty confidence. Is this a panel that will keep performing for decades and is backed by a strong manufacturing company? That's where Canadian Solar's 470 watt panel really sets itself apart. Let's look at the performance of this Canadian Solar 470 watt panel. The 470 watt top Haiku 6 panel shines with high output of 470 watts per panel with a module efficiency of 23%. That's top of the top tier for residential modules. It's an N-type TOPCon cell. These are more resistant to degradation and they deliver higher long-term yields. With a temperature coefficient of just minus 0.29% per degree Celsius, translation, your panels are baking in the sun at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you lose less output compared to most competitors. Degradation protection, only 1% in the first year and then 0.4% annually after that. That means you still have 89% output after 95 years. Reliability, they're tested for extreme conditions. Snow loads up to 8,100 pascals, wind loads up to 6,000 pascals. If you're in a snowy state like Colorado or upstate New York or in Hurricane Alley, that matters. And these have some of the highest ratings in the industry. Anti-potential induced degradation and anti-light introduced degradation protection. Acronyms that mean your panels are far less likely to suffer hidden efficiency losses over time. Bottom line, this isn't just another high wattage panel. It's engineered to actually deliver those watts consistently for decades. What about real world benefits? Now let's talk about what this actually means for you as a homeowner. If you have limited roof area, higher wattage and higher efficiency panels like the 470 watt give you more power per square foot. That's crucial for smaller and shaded roofs. If you live in a hot climate like Texas, Arizona, or Florida, that minus 0.29% temperature coefficient means less summer drop off in production. If you live in the Northeast or the Midwest or Hurricane Alley in Florida, the high snow and wind ratings give you peace of mind that your panels will survive the elements. So, whether it's blazing sun or heavy storms, these panels are really built for real world conditions. What about their warranty? They've got a good track record here. Canadian Solar separates itself out from the rest by offering a 30-year linear power warranty. This is industry leading and longer than most. Canadian Solar, the company, has delivered over 100 gigawatts of solar panels worldwide. That track record matters. I have seen too many smaller brands disappear, leaving homeowners with warranty papers that aren't worth the ink on the paper they're printed on. With Canadian Solar, you're working with one of the most bankable, proven manufacturers in the world. With factories in Canada as well as in the United States, you also have local support, and they've got gigawatts and gigawatts of solar panels produced and a very long history manufacturing solar panels. Competitors like REC, QCell, Trina, they all make excellent products. And if you went with one of them, you would not be making a bad decision. But when I stack them side by side, output, efficiency, heat tolerance, long term degradation, and warranty, the Canadian Solar 470 watts still shines. And here's the kicker, it's great value. Compared to all the other panels, the pricing for the Canadian solar is significantly better. This leads to a lifetime cost per kilowatt hour that is better than most of the other top brands. So here's a quick pro tip. If you're considering these panels, ask your solar installer to show you the production chart for December. You want to confirm that your system will produce enough energy for your worst month of the year. Make sure your inverter is properly matched. The Enphase IQ8A or the 8X. Don't settle for anything less. SolarEdge works fine, or Tesla Powerwall 3 will pair well with the Canadian solar as well. And of course, don't forget to have an optimal design with panels on south-facing roofs with adequate fire walkways to meet code in your township. So here's the bottom line. If I were putting solar on my roof today, the Canadian Solar Top HiQ6 470 watt would be my top panel pick. It balances both high efficiency, durability, one of the strongest warranties in the industry, and fantastic value for money. Now, if this video has helped you, hit that like and subscribe button, please. And for more insights and deep dives into batteries, you can check out my best batteries video or an earlier video on the best inverters. See you in the next one.